By the way, you looked absolutely magnificent this evening.
Thank you.
You know, I'm convinced that every single year you are more beautiful than the last.
Do I look that bad?
I just said you looked...
I know what you said. What you thought was, oh, you poor dish rag. Let me cheer you up.
Do you feel like a dish rag?
Let's just say I don't feel magnificent, okay?
Well, then that's rather silly of you, darling, because you make the other women look like last year's Christmas tinsel.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't knock tinsel. I mean, people seem to love it. Erica is a prime example, wouldn't you say?
You're right. Tinsel to her shallow core.
Yeah. Tinsel and craft and calculation and dishonesty right down to her pointy toes.
Always has been.
You know, she's about as interested in the environment as she is in Chinese literature. I don't know, for the life of me, why ever did you invite her to join that committee?
Well, darling, she can be very effective. I mean, after all, she's a dynamo.
A dynamo? A dynamo? People call her a dynamo. You know, they don't have any idea how right they are. A dynamo is a grinding, clanking piece of metal. It's a machine.
And machines can be very useful.
Yes, yeah, but you don't invite them to tea, do you? You don't pretend that they're capable of honesty or loyalty or morality. You don't jump up and down and say how noble they are, do you?
Brooke, darling, what is wrong? What on earth happened this evening?
What happened was that your magnificent niece ended up in the ladies' room, trading insults with the tinsel dynamo.
Just where does Jack fit into all of this? That's the real problem, isn't it? You and Jack? Just have one horrendous evening.
Not great.
And Jack is a fool.
Yes, and I, being the honest, forthright, look-him-in-the-eye sort of person that I am, was stupid enough to tell him.
Well, he should have been told.
Yeah, maybe so, Aunt Phoebe, but not by me.
Didn't take it very well, hmm? Oh, darling, men have no taste for hearing the truth about themselves.
Yeah, well, why should they? Why should they when there's a smorgasbord of lies so handy?
Oh, that Erica.
You should have seen her. You should have seen her. Batting her eyelashes and getting the vapors and going on about how he was so special to believe in her in spite of the evidence, and he was just a pillar of strength, and what would she do without him, and my hero, and...
You should have published that article.
Oh, what? And proved what? That I'm as vindictive as he says?
Yeah, I see you were in a terrible spot.
Erica lies and cheats and dumps trash, and she's the victim. And I write this pristinely honest piece, and I'm the trash. And I feel like trash.
Oh, now, darling, look here. Like most men, Jack has extremely poor judgment.
Yeah, like most men, he's putty in Erica's hands.
Sweetheart, no matter how angry Jack may be now, I assure you he really does revere you.
Is that what I want? Reverence?
Well, the point is, dear, you are a woman of dignity, and Eric is nothing but a common little trollop. I promise you, what he feels for you is nothing like what he feels for her.
That's what I'm afraid of. Come in. Okay, I'm going to go in a minute. Oh, boy, Aunt Phoebe, you are a godsend. I panicked when I called the sitter, and I couldn't...
Why'd you call it sitter?
Jack.
Yeah, Uncle Jack. Same time, same day as always. Hey, bud. So why are you surprised?
I don't know, I just am.
Well, I've been taking Jamie to the baby gym for, what, 5 weeks in a row? Why would I stop now?
I don't know, you were just... very angry last night. I thought there was a possibility that you would not want to do this today.
Well, Brooke, in general, I don't try to take my anger out on children and pets. Or does this surprise you, too?
No.
You know what? Maybe we should just, instead of taking Jamie to the baby gym...
Unbelievable! That woman could fall from the heavens and land on her velvet cushion.
What woman? What are you talking about?
Oh, Erica, of course.
What happened?
An open letter to the citizens of Pine Valley from Erica Kane. Incredible. Dear friends and family, I have an apology to make, an apology to all of you.
So, I guess you're probably happy, huh?
Should I be?
Well, yeah, you got everything you wanted, didn't you?
Did I?
Well, yes, Erica separated herself from the landfill coalition. She's made apologies, she's paid fines, she's starting a recycling program.
Well, gee, I guess we should nominate her for a Nobel Prize.
What is your problem, Brooke?
I don't have a problem. And surprisingly enough, neither does Erica. She trashes the town and she ends up like Citizen of the Week.
Are you disappointed because she didn't end up down at the city dump on her hands and knees with a teaspoon, scooping it up spoonful by spoonful?
No, I just think we should call the Vatican because obviously she's a saint.
Oh, will you just please stop it?
And you should celebrate because everybody in town is going to know by noon what you know. That Erica's the martyr for a mean press, namely me.
No, Brooke, you pointed out her error. Now she's trying to make a real effort to fix it.
She's making a real effort, all right. She is making a real effort to win you over. I don't know why you can't see that. I mean, it's just because...
Yeah, because I'm stupid. I know, we've been through that, all right?
Let's not do this again.
No, we just can't seem to talk about this.
Aunt Phoebe came over last night, and we talked.
Oh, Aunt Phoebe came over and you talked about this is what we need. This is good.
She said the problem isn't Erica. The problem is us. And when Aunt Phoebe is right, she's right.
It seems like no matter where we start, this is where we always end up.
At each other's throats, I guess.
We can't go on this way, Brooke.
So what do you suggest?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Maybe we should...
What? Say it. Go on and say it.
Maybe we should give each other a little time. I don't know. A little space.
A little space?
Does it seem unreasonable?
No. No, it sounds rather current, actually. I mean, isn't sort of that pop euphemism for breaking up?
No, look, Brooke, that's not fair. I'm not talking about breaking up here.
It's just those words, you know.
Words, yeah, I know, words. This is our problem, Brooke. We can't seem to talk to each other anymore.
So that we should stop talking then?
Maybe just, I don't know, not quite as much. Look, what do you think?
Maybe you're right.
So? Well, look, I have quite a few things I need to do. I should probably get going to the office.
Yeah, we go to press today, so I'm...
Tell Jamie I'm sorry about his workout. Maybe another day this week.
Sure.
Okay. I'll talk to you later.
A little... What are you doing here?
Well, I'm not too happy to see you either, frankly.
Excuse me?
To lose your nerve like that? I'm so disappointed in you.
What are you talking about?
Surrendering to Erica Kane. What is your backbone?
I want you out of my office now.
It's not a big thing. It can be fixed. You just need some pointers, and I'm the man to give them to you.
I said out.
Jack, you're angry with Jack. And you're peeved, you're frustrated, you're perplexed. All right. That's no reason to throw him back into Erica's arms.
Drop this.
He was over at her house late last night. He came back this morning. He can't seem to stay away from Erica.
What are you, a peeping Tom?
Of course, he had excuses both times, as flimsy as they were.
Why is it that you cannot stay out of other people's business? What, were you hiding in the bushes outside of her house?
Well, you certainly abandoned all discretion lately. Last night at the dance, all of Pine Valley witnessed the frost between you and Jackson.
You know what? You act like my Aunt Phoebe.
Well, I would guess from Jackson's trips to Erica's there was no thaw afterward.
What makes you think that I care about any of your conclusions?
No reconciliation?
Maybe I don't want a reconciliation.
Oh, piffle.
Boy, you know, you really are taking lessons from my aunt, aren't you?
Listen, you love him. You want him.
Go away.
Then you should have him.
Are you the Adam Chandler? Or, I mean, are you at least the person who used to be Adam Chandler?
Oh, I know. It's a little bizarre.
Bizarre, it's not exactly the word that I came to
I mean
mind.
exactly what I'm saying. You've had too much heartache, Brooke, both from me, from Tad. Now it's time you got the prize, and when Jack came along, I thought, well, okay, he can do it for her.
Really?
Really, the golden boy who could make you happy again.
Boy, I don't believe I'm hearing this.
You didn't rush things. You let it develop. And there, now you came up with a relationship that is healthy and balanced.
Mm-hmm, and how would you know that?
One that should survive. Jack can do it for you, Brooke. I feel it in my bones.
You know, you must be racking up a lot of frequent flyer mileage with these ego trips of yours.
My ego has nothing to do with this.
Who do you think you are, telling me what to do with my life?
I care about you, that's all.
It's always the same excuse, Adam. Get a grip, all right? It's none of your business. Do you hear me? It's none of your business. Whatever I decide to do as far as Jack is concerned, it's my choice. It's mine.
Your choice is to do nothing.
Adam!
You're going to abandon him to that seductress. You're going to let her fall, let him fall right into her web. I could help you. I'm excellent at this kind of thing.
Don't you ever listen? I don't want your help. I don't want your advice or your comments or your observations or your schemes.
Yeah, there's no better than
I
me.
am not going after Jack, all right? I am not entering into some contest of wiles with Erica Kane. And I am certainly not ever again going to contemplate sinking to her level.
No, you don't have to do that. You just have to do something before it's too late.
Adam, what is it that you're after?
I care about you, that's all.
You have already said that twice. You want something.
I want you to be happy.
No, there is something more going on. What is it?
There's nothing else going on here.
You want me and Jack to be together.
Yes.
You, the man who would never say die, is pushing me into another man's arms.
The right man, yes.
Right. And you yourself have given up all hope of ever getting me back.
In my dreams, I don't even contemplate it.
And Jack is your pick.
Yes.
This is some kind of joke.
Look, I've run you ragged for too long, Brooke. I've intruded into your lives too many times. I don't want to ever do that again.
Really?
Really, what I want for you is peace and joy and contentment with the man you love. And I'm offering to help you get there.
I'm beginning to believe this.
So you'll let me help?
No. No. All right? It is out of the question. I do not want Jack.
You love Jack.
I did once. He is with Erica, and she is welcome to him.
I don't believe you really mean that.
Listen to me. If Jack's allegiance can change so easily, then good riddance.
Wait a minute. I don't think easily is the word. Norman Schwarzkopf could take strategy lessons from Eric.
Just stop talking about it, all right? I do not want to chase after Jack, and I don't need your help.
Are you sure you mean that?
I am through putting myself on the line, all right?
Oh, what a fool I was for not seeing this sooner.
For seeing what?
You have been through so much heartache over the years, much of it at my hands. Well, naturally, you don't want to risk being hurt again. You don't want to suffer the pain, so you quit before the final battle.
This is absurd.
You call off the war rather than risk being hurt again, Brooke.
Adam, leave me alone. I am not doing that.
Yes, it is exactly what you're doing, but don't you see you're still coming out a loser?
I don't want to win.
Everybody wants to win. But in quitting so soon, don't you see? You can't even have the satisfaction of thinking you gave it your best shot. That's a pity. It's a pity.